So the first thing we'll be building is our center divider. These things basically divide the hive, don't allow the bees to go past a certain point. There will also be our guide on building the hive as snug as possible. Now, I didn't come up with the design. I actually learned how to make this design by watching a guy on YouTube. His channel is Star Wrangler. I'll put the link down below to his video. He has like a 5 or 6 part series on building this particular hive. Now, I'm not going to be using the materials he uses because I don't have that kind of money, but I'm going to build a hive that's very similar to his with the materials that I do have. So go ahead and check out his channel and subscribe. He's doing great with his bees. So if you like bees and beekeeping, deciding to go into it, that'll be a great channel to check out. So for this project, I'll be using my Ryobi saw with a very dull blade. That'll speed up the process here. Always remember to wear protective gear and watch where you put your hands while cutting. Alright guys, so I am done with my 2 divider. I did completely uneven. That'll work for now. That'll work. And these things are the ones that separate the bees from the rest of the hive. So those are done, and they're going to guide me finish off the rest of the hive. I got some chips off of it, so I'll put the chip part to the top because the bees need that straight part so they won't be able to get out. Moving on to the sides. Of course, I'm using plywood, but it's painted this time. And laid out my measurements, which is 36 by 12 and then 18 by 12. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that. So I'm almost done with the project, but I wanted to show you where I got my wood from. This is an old bed frame that just used up. And I took all the slats out of it and then the edges, and that's how I built all my hive. And of course I have some scrap, some wood out there, and that's how I've been using that. So plywood and whatever kind of wood this is in here. So far in the hive building project, this is day 2 of building it, and this is what I have so far. So these are my dividers. They're in place. I marked them. So now I'm building out the frame. I cut out my pieces and I put them together. And of course, measuring is quite important, apparently, because my measurements are not right and my cuts are all crooked, so nothing's jiving. But I'll make it work. This is 10 times better than the other one. So we're gonna finish this off and go ahead and install it. Alright guys, so we're done with the entire base here. We got little things here and there we got to add so that the bees won't be cold in the winter. You know, I'm going to get the measurements and cut that piece at the end. Find a way to attach it. But this is the top. It opens up. I gotta build the roof on it. I can bring it down, drop, up, and it stops right there. And the way I did that is, if you can see, there's a door stop right here. So I had some old hinges on the old door, and I put the hinges on there, and it had that door stop. So when the top opens, boom, stops it right there. I'm able to work on the hive without have to worry about the top going over. And then there it is. Alright guys, here it is. This is the finished product. The finished beehive. As you can tell, I have the 3 big entrances now, 1-inch holes in the front, and a little landing strip for them. Some hinges so that they could pop open, and of course you've seen the stopper, so that stops it from opening all the way. I decided to go with the 4 legs and extend it a little bit. Got those 2 pieces of plywood. I don't know how long they're gonna hold. I gotta figure out something with that because I'll be transferring them today. The top, I was gonna do shingles or paint it, but I decided to put like a vinyl material and upholster a vinyl material on top. See how that works. This is the back. This is where you work from, so you won't disturb the bees. And this opens up. Okay, so in here, since I don't have none of the stuff these guys use, I decided to go with leather strips where I can grip it like a handle and pull the cone up, you know, and I can flip it easily. I got a real good grip on it. and I can manipulate it so that I can guide it back in. So that's how it looks inside. So this drops down, closes up. And that's it, guys. I got my gear on because I am going to transfer them over today. So looks like they're still knocked out. They're all the way over there, and they gotta come all the way over here. So I'm set up. Oh, I gotta show you something else. One of the subscribers asked me how you gonna L smoke them. So I made my L smoker right here. So I made a little hole down there, and I put all my burning material in there, and I point it at what I want to smoke and blow in that hole. It's just theory right now. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it out today. So this is the L Smoker 2000. You can order it on eBay. I'm just kidding, guys. Next episode, you guys are gonna get to see the transfer, which I will be recording today. So stay tuned. This is Minor. Till next time.